Voice champion on if country singers have an advantage, Bryce Leatherwood won The Voice this season, and people wonder if country singers have an unfair advantage over others. When asked about this in an interview after his win, Bryce thought about the voting and gave his thoughts. Here is what The Voice champion Bryce Leatherwood said about winning the show. The Voice champion on a possible unfair advantage. When Bryce Leatherwood won The Voice this season, a lot of people on social media claimed the voting was rigged. However, that is not unique to The Voice. Whenever a reality show has a winner that someone didn't like, they claim it is rigged. It happens on every show, from singing competitions to dating reality shows to Dancing with the Stars. However, in most cases, the shows are not rigged. People just have different opinions. However, there is another argument this season. Some fans are wondering if country music singers have an unfair advantage. Since the voting is from viewers, and many are there for Blake Shelton, there is a large country music following on the show. When asked about the possible unfair advantage, Bryce Leatherwood gave his thoughts. "I wouldn't say it's unfair. I would just say it's impactful," Bryce said. He admitted that a lot of people sitting on their couches watching The Voice are country music fans. He said it is not just about a voice, but it is about who the artist is as a person. "If we're going off pure vocal talent, I don't bat an eye to Morgan and I don't bat an eye to Bodie. In the country lane, I think I was one of the best country singers on the show this year." It is also important to note that Blake Shelton, the biggest country artist on the show, only won 3 times in the last 9 seasons. In season 21, it wasn't a country singer who won it all, but the first trio in The Voice history, with Girl Named Tom taking home the prize. As far as Bryce is concerned, singing country music gave him an advantage, but he had to sell himself to the fans at home. Fans have polarized reactions to Bryce winning The Voice. Fans voiced their displeasure with The Voice after Bryce Leatherwood won. One fan on Twitter voiced the country bias fans feel the show has. "Omar should have won at NBC Voice or Morgan," one fan wrote on Twitter. "The fact that Bryce Leatherwood was even in that group confirms for me that the audience has a country bias. Won't be watching anymore." It comes down to people's tastes in music and their distaste for anyone who likes a different type of music. This was proven by other fans believing he deserved the win. "America votes and America voted for at Leatherwood 222, they wrote. "He definitely deserved to win. Genuine and pure, his voice is solid country, and American loves Bryce." Do you think country music singers have an unfair advantage over other genres? Did Bryce Leatherwood deserve the win this season on The Voice? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. For years, The Voice has been one of America's most watched singing competitions, drawing talent from across the nation, spanning all genres. One question that seems to linger every season is whether country singers have an inherent advantage. With Blake Shelton as a dominant coach for over 2 decades and country music's widespread appeal, it's tempting to conclude that country artists stand a better chance. But is that truly the case? One of the show's champions, who has been through the grueling process and emerged victorious, weighs in with a unique perspective on whether country music gives contestants a leg up in the competition. The influence of Blake Shelton and country music. Blake Shelton's success as a coach on The Voice has been undeniable. He has led 9 contestants to victory out of the show's 23 seasons, which stands as a testament to both his coaching skills and his influence on the show. Many of those victories have involved country singers, fueling the notion that country artists may have a better chance. But according to this Voice champion, there's more nuance at play. "I won't deny that Blake has a huge fan base, and when you're a country artist, having him in your corner can definitely help," the champion explains. But that's not the whole story. Winning The Voice is about more than genre. It's about connection, growth, and versatility. The audience is looking for someone who can not only sing, but also evolve over the course of the show. The champion is quick to acknowledge that Blake's coaching style is perfectly tailored to country artists. Blake knows the industry inside and out, and he knows what resonates with fans of country music. If you're a country singer, you're probably thinking, "This is the guy who can help me make it in Nashville." And honestly, that's true. But that doesn't mean non-country singers are at a disadvantage. They have just as much opportunity to thrive if they have the right coach and the right mindset. The universal appeal of country music. It's no secret that country music has a massive fan base in the United States. From Nashville to small towns across America, country music is the heartbeat of many communities. This widespread appeal can certainly be an advantage for contestants who perform country songs on The Voice. But again, the champion emphasizes that it's not the genre itself that gives singers an edge, it's the emotional resonance behind the music. Country music has a way of telling stories that can really touch people's hearts, the champion says. But other genres can do that too. It's all about how well you can connect with the audience. If you're a pop singer, a soul singer, or a rock singer, you can still make that emotional connection if you choose the right songs and perform them authentically. The champion points out that some of the most memorable moments on the show have come from non-country artists who've been able to transcend genre and create something magical on stage. When you think about some of the most iconic performances in The Voice history, a lot of them aren't country. They're from artists who are able to make the audience feel something deep, no matter what type of music they were singing. Versatility is key. While country music might seem like an advantage at first glance, this Voice champion believes that versatility is ultimately more important to a contestant's success. Over the course of the show, contestants are required to perform in a variety of styles, often stepping outside of their comfort zones. It's in these moments that true artistry shines. I think people sometimes forget that you can't just stick to one genre on The Voice, the champion says. You have to be versatile. You have to show the coaches and the audience that you can take on different kinds of music and still make it your own. Even if you're a country artist, you might have to sing a pop song or a rock song. And if you can't do that convincingly, it doesn't matter how strong your country roots are, you won't win. This need for versatility is something that the champion believes levels the playing field for non-country singers. At the end of the day, The Voice is about finding the best artist, not the best country singer or pop singer. If you're a country artist but you can't adapt, you're going to struggle. If you're a pop artist who can sing a country song with heart and conviction, you might surprise everyone and go further than anyone expected. The power of the audience, another factor that plays into the idea of country singers having an advantage, is the voting audience. Country music fans are often known for their loyalty and dedication, and this can certainly influence the outcome of the show. However, the champion points out that the audience's preferences aren't always predictable. I think people assume that country fans dominate the voting, but that's not always the case, the champion notes. There have been plenty of seasons where a non-country artist has won because they were able to connect with a broader audience. It's about finding that universal appeal, regardless of genre. If you can make people feel something, they'll vote for you, no matter what kind of music you're singing. Final thoughts. So, do country singers have an advantage on The Voice? According to this Voice champion, the answer is more complex than a simple yes or no. While country artists may benefit from Blake Shelton's coaching and the genre's broad appeal, the real key to success lies in versatility, emotional connection, and the ability to adapt. At the end of the day, The Voice is about finding the artist who can touch people's hearts. The champion concludes, whether you're singing country, pop, rock, or soul, if you can do that, you've got a chance to win.